You wish you got paid for playing CTA.
Yeah, I really do.
I'm turning the system off.
It's starting to scare me.
If it's going that hard,
It's like a bomb going off. It's scary. Hi everybody. Welcome to the stream of Crash Team Bandicoot.
If you heard that going off in the background, that was my PS3 dying.
Splix is not late this time. I didn't mean to hop online already. I wanted to see the challenges and do like the simple stuff.
By the way, dailies for today's Geary. They actually acknowledge his existence.
I thought we went over like that was like randomized or whatever.
Look, it is randomized, but it's
I don't
something.
think they care about Geary. Hello, Splix, our good friend Splix7. At least I think you're our good friend. Hello, our PH manager. Mayo wasn't here for that, but he's here now.
He explained it to me after the fact.
That's all that matters to me. Android Alley.
20 times, yes.
What? I don't want to do Android Alley 20 times.
Well, I guess you're not doing the weekly.
I don't have to. I'm just doing the simple dailies, okay?
And why are you bothering missions at all?
Because your mother.
At that point, you might as well just do the quicks and that's it.
That's what I am gonna do, but I might as well. What's it called? I might as well do the Geary one. Or not the Geary one.
You want to resign?
He wants to resign from the manager of our PH account. You can't resign from that. I'm sorry. Otherwise, Mayo would have resigned a long time ago. But alas, he can only use his feet.
How am I supposed to sign in recognition with my feet?
I don't know. You're pretty good at video games for feet only.
True.
But
you tried writing things with amplifiers.
So, today is not going to be a long stream, everybody. I'm sorry. I'm stopping it now. Goodbye.
See ya. Goodbye. We really just worked to show off the new thumbnail.
You know I would totally do that.
Look, this is the same channel that made a video just showing you buying tonic pink because you were scared it was going to go away after it showed up in the store.
I was. And I think I technically was right, too. I think it technically would have went away after when the next GP started.
From what I hear, they're still sticking around. Like, you can still get tonic pink and the dinosaur stickers.
What about the other stuff?
I don't know.
I can't believe the last GP is happening. I'm so excited. You know, it's a little bittersweet at the same time. As much as I've harped on playing this game too much, I'm gonna be glad to take a break, like a good break, like an actual break.
To play anything else.
There's many games I could be playing currently, including The World Ends With Your Mother.
Yes, Blake, so it was confirmed in a blog post today. February's is going to be the last one.
Yeah.
Let me see if I still have the link for that.
Good riddance. Look, I know a lot of people are going to be sad, but good riddance.
That's the link. Basically, like, they're still gonna be adding some new things to the game afterwards, but the GPs themselves are gonna be ending.
I think this is their way of telling us, yeah, guys, we don't really know how to put more characters in the game.
Like, I know how many of you really want Mr. Crumb, but I think it's time to stop.
They also promised that
Although I do find it really jarring how Twin City just got completely chipped.
they said they would, what's it called? Add something that CTR fans would really want, so I'm assuming they're adding a Geary skin finally. Minion is here!
That requires acknowledging his existence.
Yeah, Minion is here!
Hello, Minion!
Hello, our Minion.
I love the new avatar, by the way. We noticed that the other day when we were going through
Yes,
comments.
I told Mayo the story of why you have Minion. I know the story.
Needless to say, I approve.
I know the story. I know you got my Joe and terrible pyro. I was singing that in the video yesterday too.
Technically, the challenges are still going to be a thing. I don't know how they're going to work entirely. Like, I don't think there's going to be a gauge you have to fill out with Nitro points anymore.
Hey Mayo,
We'll have to find out after the next GP.
are you gonna grind? Help me grind, friend.
Oh, you're doing that now? All right.
I just wanted to do like the easy, quick challenge stuff / dailies.
Time for the boring part of the stream.
No, this is the part where we get to interact with our audience. And by that I mean our one fan, our only fan in our Minion.
Hold on. Definitely not going to promote a Joe for this. There we go. Much better.
Let me swap stuff around. Let's see, that's a vehicle I haven't really used much in general. That doesn't look completely terrible. They're talking about wine. I'll use the Probolot 2000.
Ooh. Fancy name.
Your mom.
Send help.
And he's asking you to send help to me, not to him.
Yeah, I mean, a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. Send it to either of us. It's okay.
What about column C?
Column C is to get rid of the channel entirely.
You would never want to get rid of the channel. We have too much work into this channel.
You have way too much work on this. Y'all don't realize how ridiculously detailed of a spreadsheet we have for
It's
this
so
crap.
good. I think we said at some point, like, if I don't know if it was if we left the channel or at the like after a certain point or something, we said we would show people the spreadsheet because I was like, you guys should see how crazy our spreadsheet is.
The best part is we regularly add and delete stuff, like columns and tabs and everything.
Yeah, sometimes we even regularly delete the games on our lists.
Yeah, of course you do.
I hope you check daily.
I don't check every tab daily, but I do check it daily because I have to move the parts that were uploaded.
I always thought that was automatic for some reason.
I wish I could automate it, but I don't know how.
Automate it, lobotomate it.
I guess I could look up something to have it move from one column to another once a certain time passes, but it's not really the same thing.
9 a.m. every day. Which
I mean, it's not necessarily 9 a.m.
Which technically is how it works, or would it be 10 a.m.? I don't remember.
I just have it set to 10 a.m. my time every day, which means that for half the year it's going to be 9 a.m. for you, and the other half is going to be 10 because daylight savings is fun.
Who are they saving?
I don't know. I don't feel
I
left
still
out.
believe you two should play Luigi's Mansion 3. Yeah, but if we're doing that, we're playing them all. Yes, I know. Yes.
I thought you didn't have Luigi's Mansion.
What?
You don't even have
Luigi's Mansion 1, I could just GameCube it.
Well, yeah, if they said the third game
Yeah,
specifically.
if we're going to play the third game, then we're going to play all the games. There's only 3. The first game isn't particularly long. The second game and the third game, I think, are more like actual full-fledged games. Man, why aren't you doing good? What happened?
Fire happens. Fire ouchie. Fire bad.
Yeah. What do you think happens to my dorm on a day-to-day basis?
You set it on fire!
No. Still gonna add stuff like characters and cards, but not in GP form anymore. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, that's what the blog post said. They're probably not going to add it anywhere near as frequently either.
Yeah, probably not. I don't know how many characters they can add to this game still.
Word. Assuming they don't reach into Spyro or some other franchise again, I really don't see.
Yeah, like literally the next character that comes to mind is, I kind of hate to say it because it's weird to say, but literally all I can think of is them adding the skunk from Twinsanity. Like, who else could they add?
I mean, there's fake Velo, which everyone keeps asking for.
Well,
since like day one.
I'm assuming he's gonna be in the last GP.
And he was data mined, but exactly my point. He was data mined.
I forgot he was data mined. Actually, no, I kind of remembered. So vaguely.
I've heard some people bring up Willy Wumpachinks or Viscount, but please don't bring Viscount. I don't care if Willy makes it, whatever, but please don't bring Viscount. The less people remember Boom Bang, the better.
Yeah, I said that about Bash, and look at where it's kept us and brought us. It's honestly how they should have done it in the first place, to be honest. I mean, I'm okay with the GP setup. I feel like they should have altered it, like made it done in a different way to be less grindy.
Yeah.
But I think the GP format is a pretty good idea, at least, I guess.
I get why they did it the way they did it. They didn't want people to put it down after an afternoon.
Which is terrible.
But
I should be able to put down this game after one afternoon so I can play my other games. This game has sapped like well over 200 hours of my life, guys.
It's even worse for me.
Is it though, Mayo? Is it?
I mean, according to the PlayStation accounts, it is, but then I remember that you had to play it twice because, at least up until the Spooky GP, you were doing it for both your accounts. I think that's the one where you quit.
I think that is the one where I quit too, and I was just like, you know what? I can't.
Especially if they end up doing what they did with the Insane and Reignited. They end up giving you a PC port, which, you know, as soon as it comes out, that version is going to replace the PS4 version in every way.
Yeah.
So, we'll see you later.
Alright, have a good one. I don't know where they're going, but they're going somewhere. So, how's your day been?
Been very hot. The AC still isn't working.
Dude, I feel like the AC hasn't been working for the past year.
It's been a few years.
Oh, really?
I mean, yeah, it's basically been since I started college, so what?
Do your parents hate you?
Yes.
That was a rhetorical question.
And that was a rhetorical
No,
answer.
it wasn't. You answered that with your heart and soul. Gosh darn diddly.
Gosh darn diddly. I'm going to write that one down later.
Gosh darn diddly. Gosh darn dirter fiddly diddly.
I hate your Nitro.
Ha ha! Ha ha! I didn't think you'd finish in time. How do you feel knowing that I just harassed you with the Nitro?
I feel like I'm going to hang out in the back and try to spam warp orbs.
Warp orbs, warp orbs. What are you looking at, Winston?
I mean, I've already got more coins than I know what to do with.
How many do you have?
47,000 at last count.
The last GP, you're gonna buy everything immediately.
Yeah. I mean, I won't be able to afford everything immediately, but the thing is, since I'm gonna have to play the GP through in order to get through the gold tier anyway, I'm gonna be fine.
Yeah, pretty much. The main thing that kind of saves you from having to constantly collect coins, though, like through the GP, like when you get it in advance, is you can just do your dailies and weeklies and stuff like that, and then you're like good.
I don't even think you have to do that much. Just do your quick challenges. Yeah, no, so I would hang back, but Golden Wumpa.
Ooh, Golden Wumpa. Does it taste delicious?
It tastes like yellow fruit. I'm not sure how I should feel about that.
Do you think King Midas touched it?
Yes.
Should have known. Yeah, Splix, how was your day? How was your day, Mayo?
You already asked me that question. And I answered it. That's where the whole AC thing came from. He's embracing his
This game is driving me insane. I have to make, since the last GP's happening, I have to figure out the perfect description. I think I have a good idea.
Well, find out in a few days when
Should be next week.
it happens.
Unless they delay it for some reason. Look, today has been a really good Valentine's Day, alright? Happy Valentine's Day, by the way, everyone. Speaking of which, will you be my Valentine? That was...
I haven't gotten a single orb, and I'm a lap behind you now.
Man, will you be my Valentine?
Oh, go get your own.
Splix, will you be my Valentine, Miss... you yoga doctor, PhD manager?
Oh no, that was a mistake. You shouldn't have done
Listen
that.
to the Romper Crew podcast? What's...
Yeah, what a horrible mistake. Why would anybody do that?
You're terrible. You're also a part of that, you jerk.
Yes, I am.
What?
And all anybody will tell from that is that I hate music in every video game ever, and I have like the most unpopular opinions on the planet.
Yeah, he does hate music. How do you like the Romper Crew buttcast, as Mayo calls it?
I didn't get a single lord out of that.
That's what you deserve.
It's what you deserve.
the second Nitro was the final straw. The first one you were like, okay, I'll consider it, but I'll let the one thing slide.
Yeah, the second one is like, yeah, no, screw it. It's time for war.
You've just declared war. Hey, Mayo Doctor. Hi.
Hmm?
I'm hungry.
Hi. Go eat something after the stream.
No. I think I'm gonna,
It's Valentine's Day, so clearly you need to do what everybody else is doing and go watch the Sonic movie and get
Of course. Look, I actually had plans to see it today. But
I think I'm gonna watch it
Then I
Sunday.
realized there was too much stuff
No.
going on for me to plausibly, feasibly do it. So I was like, you know what? I will do it. What's it called? This weekend, because me and a friend are gonna see it. Though, what's it called? Me and my friend had a beautiful discussion about it.
Nice.
So basically, I was like, "Hey, man." So my friend is leaving out of state. I think I told you that.
Oh yeah, is this friend that was moving to Arizona?
So I was like,
Why would anybody do that?
"Hey, man, I know you're moving out soon. So I wanted to ask you a question. Will you be my Amy Rose this Valentine's and watch?"
Please tell me that's exactly what
Yes,
you
it
said.
is. And watch the Sonic the Hedgehog movie with me. And he was like, I don't know what the implications on this mean. And it's making me scared and worried. And then I was just like, so does that mean yes? And he was like, ellipses, only for you. It was really good.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna go with that. If I go with anyone, it'll probably be my little sister. But
Well, I asked him if he wanted.
he's kind of into gaming
I asked
stuff
him if
too.
he wanted to see it, because if it so happened to be bad, then we could hopefully
At least laugh at, but it doesn't look like it is going by Rotten Tomatoes.
So the critic score
Everybody
seems to
talking
be
about it.
meh, but the audience score seems to be yeah.
I mean, I think audiences were gonna be if it was anything other than hot garbage.
I've actually heard a lot of YouTube critics be pretty enjoy it.
Yeah, most YouTube critics seem to really like
they
it.
seem to be like it's actually a pretty darn good children's movie, sort of thing. I believe it's a wonderful podcast. I've only listened to the first half hour of episode 1. Well, by God, do I have news for you? Check out our Final Fantasy VII episode.
Seriously, that was like the 6 hour long.
Yeah.
Did you ever make that playlist?
I do need to make the playlist. I keep forgetting.
Stop what you're doing right now.
No, I can't because I have to swap channels.
Fine.
I mean, I probably can,
Although
but
you could just use a second web browser. That's what I do.
it's too late. I'm not going through that effort right now.
Fine. I'm gonna make him do it as soon as we're done streaming. Then.
Deal.
We've been pestering him about this. I want to
been,
say,
I think, 3
soon
months.
As the Cave Jumper one.
At least.
It's either Cave Jumper or Ballbusters. I love that we still call it that. It's not the name. It's just that we've decided to call it.
Ballbusters, because it busted our balls. That was such a weird game. It's one of those games I question why does it exist.
I question how it is that Emerald knew that it existed.
He said he saw it. Didn't he say he saw it in the window of some shop?
Well, yeah, but how is it just him?
Dude, I don't know. Look, these days were wild. And when you would go to Blockbuster and you didn't know what you'd find. Well, you did know what you'd find, but it's crazy, man. I miss Blockbuster. Okay, that was just rude.
You drove
No,
into
I
me.
told you that's not how it works. You drove into me or I hit you, one of the two. On your end.
I can't help it when you drive into me.
Yes, I can. Can you help yourself?
No.
How's your brother doing?
I mean, he was yelling and screaming
No,
earlier.
how's he doing?
And aside from that, he seems to be fine.
Give him a hug for me. Even though
If I try doing that, he's going to physically assault me.
I shouldn't be laughing. I don't know why I laughed at that. I think it's just because I'm so used to people saying stuff like that in a joking manner. Yeah, we have dark comedy in these parts. The next...
Welcome to
you
Yogi
should
Doctor,
see this,
where anything and everything
yeah,
is
you should
allowed.
see the slide part that's coming up relatively soon.
Yeah, that one goes up on Monday.
Yeah. It's a pretty good one.
Like, you know, the whole cult thing started as a joke, and it's becoming more and more plausible.
Wait, you're telling me we aren't a cult? Oh my god!
We don't have a daily meetings.
Come here!
Yeah.
I forgot when you went to the groomers today. Come here! Come here! Come here, Winnie. Not you, Romper. You're not Winston.
Alright, see you later, nerdies.
Okay. I'm sorry, nerdy. Let's talk crap about him now that he's gone.
He does this to me, too. He just does it to everybody, I assume.
Yeah.
It's okay. Emerald and I do it to you, too.
Wait a minute.
Wait
a minute. What do you guys do?
Absolutely.
I'm calling the police. Hi, Romper. M should be our video editor. Haha, just kidding. He would never get our videos up. Hi. Winnie looks so cute. Hi, Romper. Because he went to the groomer. Now he's got thin hair. Ain't that right, Scooby-Doo? Mail, where'd you go? Where'd you go, Mail? I've been waiting for your blue orb.
I have 2!
You have 2 blue orbs? How do you have 2?
Look, would you even doubt it if they gave you 2 blue orbs at once?
Or you shoot out one and you just so happen to shoot out 2? Absolutely.
That would be pretty
I would
useless.
not be absolutely surprised at all. Romper! I'm tired.
Alright.
I've been up since 6 a.m.
Why did you do that to yourself?
Sleep early? Like a good boy?
Good for you?
It is good for me. When was the last time you ever heard me say I woke up at 6 in the morning?
So, different question. Why did you wake up at 6 in the morning?
Because I slept early.
Okay, why did you sleep early?
Tired.
Huh, go figure.
Sometimes when I'm
Maybe he's finally on the road to
when
recovery.
I'm tired, sometimes I sleep. Okay?
I never would have figured.
Neither would I. That's why I told you. Hey, baby. I just hit a wall. How does that make you feel, Mayo?
I hit a
How
wall
does that make you
too.
feel, Mayo?
I don't feel anything about walls.
I thought you were just gonna stop at I don't feel anything.
I mean, that's the kind of thing that we say on this channel, but...
I don't feel anything.
You're the nihilistic one here. I'm not that dark.
You know, until your nihilism kicks in. Then you are.
Well, yeah, of course, I'm not nihilistic until the nihilism kicks in.
Life is meaningless. Am I right, Meow? Don't cry, you big baby.
Can't make me.
Yeah, I can. I'll call the police. And then I'll tell Mom.
Not mother.
And then I'll tell Dad you prank called the police.
But you called the police.
Exactly. Who's victorious now?
So how are the police even gonna get in?
I still haven't figured that out because there's no way out and in.
conversely. Though we can go between rooms, it's just, we're kind of at a conundrum currently. I need to make this room... Ooh, golden chest! I need to, draw out, what's it called? Blueprints of this room,
Seriously, I was just thinking the same thing.
Be like, alright.
They're gonna have this really small, dark basement with, a couple of torches. They get this closet which has no lights whatsoever.
I'll make it in Minecraft. Yo, if we ever play Minecraft...
I still have to buy it on PC if I want.
I know, if we were gonna do it though, that would be our house. I know exactly how we would make it.
Honestly, I wouldn't actually mind buying the game for a one-off video.
I mean, I would. I mean, we could do more than a one-off video for Minecraft. It does have an ending, technically.
It does. I don't know. Problem with me is it's still Minecraft.
It'll always be a stream game.
One of those games I ever got super invested in. I can get invested in games like it. Grand Quest Builders I absolutely adore, but can't get into Minecraft.
It's one of those games, Minecraft, I'm not really keen on by myself, but if I'm with somebody, I like to...
That's every game ever!
Build in Minecraft. Playing the game by myself, I'm not the biggest fan of, but when I'm playing the game with people, then I find it fun. It feels like it was made with multiplayer in mind, even though I don't think really was.
It wasn't. I don't think multiplayer was even in the original build.
I mean, there was multiplayer in the alpha, I remember. I was there. I'm like an early adopter of Minecraft.
I wasn't.
Hi, Winnie, doggy. Why is it when I say hi, Winnie, Romper comes over to me? Is he jealous?
Maybe they haven't figured out whose name is whose yet.
It's been many years. If they haven't figured out who's who, then there's a serious issue at hand. What is the next stream game we even have on our list?
We don't have a stream games list.
I know, but I'm thinking of what are games that could be potentially streamed.
I mean, technically, Birth by Sleep is going to be a stream game.
Yeah, you decided that the full thing was going to.
Which is actually kind of perfect now, because next GP is going to be over by the time that's over. Probably going to be starting Birth by Sleep.
To both things. Thank God to GPs being over, and thank God to Birth by Sleep starting.
You're a terrible person.
Hey, I've done some of it, not all of it, but some of it. So, in my defense...
I'm putting Dream Competitions on my immediate LPs list.
I have...
Just to get you that much closer to 30.
No, we have to do the handheld titles. I don't know what you're talking about. And you're doing Days.
That's never been a thing, and that was never a thing.
You're doing Days. Ow.
Okay, I did not hit you that time. It went to the
You're definitely
way right.
doing Days now. This is what you get. Come on, Days is like your favorite game.
Nobody likes Days. Anybody that likes Kingdom Hearts 2 Days likes it because the story.
No, that's your least favorite part. It's not wacky enough for you.
It's not wacky enough, but
Donald and Goofy aren't in it.
Untrue. They're in the multiplayer.
Yeah, I mean, you get to play as Goofy, so that immediately makes it the best in the entire game, you know? It's the best game in the series, you know? Name another Kingdom Hearts game. Stop putting beakers everywhere!
Vengeance! Yeah, and that's the vengeance against me.
What did you do?
Literally, as I shouted vengeance, I just barely nicked the side of one of the I-beams, and it threw me off course.
Of course. I'm telling Mom. If you place down any more obstacles, I will tell Mom. And she will make you shut down your YouTube channel. Not Yogi Doctor, but Man-Eye Doctor. Ooh! The joke is he doesn't use Man-Eye Doctor anymore, guys.
I don't even have the password for Man-Eye Doctor anymore.
It's probably something like Bababushki Balashki.
Probably has the word toast in it somewhere.
Of course.
Almost every password I had back then had the word toast in it.
All my passwords have potato salad in it. You look so adorable. Alright. Romper, I'm petting Winston. Why is it whenever I say Winnie, you walk over to me? Do you have an issue, Romper? Huh? Huh? Romper is climbing me. Please send help. I need help. Mayo. Help.
You'll be fine.
Ow! Your claws hurt. Romper. If I say Winnie, are you gonna go crazy? Yeah! Why do you kiss me when I say his name? What?
I think it's been long enough. I can turn my PS3 back on.
I don't understand what his issue is. I'm starting the race. Oh, he farted! Ew! Romper! Why is that one so potent? Oh! Oh, the humanity! I can't smell.
Huh.
Like, my shirt is over my nose. That stank. You know what else stank? Your mom!
No.
Look, I don't know what you expect from me.
I have a list, and let's just say a lot of them aren't very flattering.
The things you expect from me?
Crying, throwing tantrums. Something else totally unrelated. Immaturity everywhere.
Final Fantasy 13 hatred.
I mean, that doesn't happen as much these days. But
it's because I make sure I don't. I could probably go on tangents all the time. CTR advocate.
CTR, I thought you were happy to see it ending.
Oh, I am.
Then why are you an advocate?
Because you're the kind of person that would nickname me a CTR advocate.
I mean, I am, but I didn't.
Quiet, Winston. Crystals.
I just remembered, did you change the video settings for the Kingdom Hearts stuff? Or is it still 1080-60?
My stream setup is different from my recording setup, but this is 1080-60 because I was too lazy to change the number. I knew that before I started streaming.
I mean, it's whatever, but...
Look, as we've established, 1080p apparently improves the quality.
The higher the quality is, the higher the bitrate.
Yeah, even though I'm not streaming, I'm not streaming in 1080-60 because I can't, because...
I know, the same thing happened with Sonic Sega All-Stars Racing when I was LPing that game. Why do you think all those videos are on 4K?
You telling me I should record in 1440p?
I mean, technically speaking, it would make the videos look better.
By technicality. I don't think I'm willing to go that extra mile unless it's like, that's like a true last resort. Like, is this video...
I only did it in that game because it looked so bad with everything else.
It did! Like, I don't understand why.
Like, I had to re-upload that one video like 4 or 5 times and re-rendered every single time. Like, I was terrified I wasn't going to make the upload in time. I did.
Oh, yeah. Plus, you had to wait like 12 hours just for one video to render.
I think once I started doing the 4K thing, it was longer than that. It would be up to like 24 hours.
Which is ludicrous. I wonder what your new computer could do. You know, after it stops collapsing in on itself.
I mean, my new computer does fine, when it's not breaking. Usually doesn't take more than a couple hours to render a 1080-60 video. Slice two videos are 1080-60, or they're rendered at that anyway. Pretty sure the game itself only runs 720, but again, bitrate.
I don't even know if there's any PS3 games that are 1080 offhand. I think we've had this discussion.
There's a few.
Like what? Do you know any offhand?
Ratchet & Clank Collection.
Oh, yeah. More like Ratchet and Spank Collection. Okay, that definitely sounds like a porno. If anybody wants to do the dirty deed, by all means, have fun.
I mean, we do have the Pornhub account now.
Haha! Hey, we can finally make the video!
It won't happen, mind you, but technically could.
We could be the ones. We could make a shitpost video. And call it Ratchet and Spank. Is that a blue orb? Oh, it's not. You got me excited. And for what? For nothing. I miss blue orbs. I miss when this game came out and all there was blue orbs and clocks.
Blue orbs and clocks. You never even see clocks anymore.
Yeah, those were the days, Mayo. Don't you remember? Clocks.
Oh yeah.
Followed by another clock.
Every lobby would have one or two crunk players sitting in the back farming the things. There's always crunk players.
Those were the good old days. Also, the crunk players were the griefers, is what you're trying to tell me.
Yes.
Alright.
Although nowadays the crunk players are like the best people ever. So.
What about the Rilla players?
The what players? You lagged out.
The Rilla players.
Those don't exist.
I know.
You're the only one.
Am I the only Rilla player in this world?
Apparently so. Why doesn't help that it came out in GP 5?
Okay, how about this? What about the Geary players?
I mean, from what I hear, that whole Geary Day thing actually wound up being surprisingly successful, at least on PS4.
Of course.
I didn't hear anything about Xbox, and Switch seems to have had no impact whatsoever.
Dude, only like 3 people play the Switch version of the game. I bet you their Nitro leaderboard is like the 43K, 43 or 44K, whatever it is you need, right? Mm-hmm. And then the next one down after you go past the first 5, it's probably somebody that has like 200 points.
It's not. It really isn't.
I know it's not. But
I know I've mentioned that before. That Switch version is by far the most competitive of all of them.
Dude, it's because they have a small user base.
Small user base, and Mario Kart 8 is on that same platform. Yeah, all the hardcore players there. Oh, there goes PS3!
I don't hear it this time, unfortunately.
It's not as loud as it was.
Yeah, no, I heard it when it was, like, obnoxiously loud.
You'll hear it if it goes into high gear again.
Romper. Winston. Why do you get all weird when I say his name, Romper? I don't understand. Is there a problem that you need to, like, tell me about, Romper? Ah!
Ah!
Ah?
You should have been counting her one at a time. Oh, well.
Say ah for the doctor.
Wah!
Say ah for the dentist.
Huh?
Say aha for the professor.
Wah?
Come on, I made a perfectly good Spyro joke.
Wait, that was Spyro?
Yeah, he goes, aha!
I didn't even catch that.
It's because you're not a true Spyro fan. You're only a Cinder fan.
Like, at least promote me to Skylanders.
You sound offended over that one. Oh my lord. What, you're just a... I like how you were gonna like break out into laughter. Like... Look, I was trying to find a witty thing to say, and the first thing that came to my mind was her for some reason.
Apparently.
Yeah. I also put a beaker down on the jump on accident. I was trying to throw it forward. Bye, loser. Bye, loser. Later,
Bye, loser.
dweeb.
Oh, wait a minute.
Not yet, Winston. I can't. You dog. You silly dog. I know. You are snuggly and cuddly. And you're also missing, like, all of your hair. Because he went to the groomers. Ah! I hit my own beaker. See, this is why I warned you. So then I could hit my own beaker.
Good job.
Look, would this be a CTR stream? You know, for the very last race we do in the last GP, we have to do, like, Classic Kart, Crash Bandicoot with his balanced stats. For the,
of course.
For old time's sake.
So if it's anything to go by, apparently we should be playing as Coco instead.
Yeah, but Coco's stupid and has too many skins.
I mean, I'll agree to at least one of those. The other one, jury's out.
So, you think she doesn't have too many skins?
I didn't say which one.
I know. I'm just telling them what I know. AKA the truth. And that's that you think Coco deserves more skins.
Like, clearly she needs to get like another 30 skins.
Crash needs only 15.
Crash is actually going to have 4 of his removed, so that Coco can have that many more. They're also going to get rid of 3 from all of the other original 8 characters and get rid of 1 from everybody else, including Geary. He's going to lose one of his recolors.
I was going to say also Geary's going to get removed so she can have more skins. They're just going to replace all of the Geary, including his classic base skin, with Coco skins.
Mm-hmm.
And they're all going to be called, like, Coco Geary or something.
I don't even think I'd be that mad about the whole Coco situation if they were actually skins that looks like they fit her character, but most of them are either recolors or they're skins that are just made to look cute, and that's it.
That's what they do for all the female characters that aren't named the Trophy Girls. Which none of them are named the Trophy Girls, but you know what I mean.
The only one left then is Yaya. And Passing doesn't have any legendary skins, so she doesn't count.
Neither does Yaya.
Actually, Yaya. Okay, never mind. So, yeah, that's it. The reason I thought that she did.
Coco, more like stupid. Splick said something. Can you read it?
I don't know why people complain. I can't read it either.
Yeah, I'm racing. You read it. You're not racing.
No. I'm pretty sure he's calling us out for complaining about Coco. Though.
I'm gonna call you out for not complaining about Coco. If you're calling us out for complaining about Coco.
Look, I'm not trying to act like Coco having skins is somehow taking skins away from somebody else.
Except for
No,
Geary.
probably
She's clearly robbing the slot from Geary.
She has way too many.
Look!
She has more than Cortex!
Geary was supposed to have a Santa hat!
At least give him a mustache or something.
Dude, they're gonna give him a crown, and it's gonna be our Santa hat idea because a Beenox person was watching the stream, and they're gonna do it, but it's gonna be a crown instead. It's gonna be great.
King Geary? No,
Yeah.
that'd be okay with that.
I don't know why people complain about Coco having so many skins when Crash had this same amount. But no
Crash is the main character!
He's the main character slash
He's
mascot.
allowed the main characters.
Yeah, and slash mascot, and Cortex is also more of a main character than Coco.
He's the main villain.
Aku's more of a main character than Coco.
Yes! Okay, not counting Aku for obvious reasons, Cortex doesn't have as many as Coco, which is ridiculous.
Yeah. And also by that definition too, Engine would be second to Coco, and Engine does not share the same amount of skins as Coco.
Yeah,
by
that too.
A long shot.
Like, Engine has been getting more skins as the last few GPs, but he's nowhere near Coco still.
Nah, I'm not calling you out. I'm just talking about people in general who complain about her skins. Her skins also suck. Well,
I mean, I already mentioned that before. Yeah, like most of them just look like they're trying to make her look. That's it.
or they're just recolors. Like, as much as I like the Dark Cocoa reference, it's basically a recolor with the special victory.
It's
animation.
a recolor, and it doesn't even really look like what it's supposed to be referencing.
Yeah.
You know, I understand that they couldn't do the exact thing for obvious reasons, but
Why not?
because it would have bumped the age rating up on its own.
She would have just been a different... No. Tana's in the game. And she has a voluptuous body, to say the least. They are called Naughty Dog for a reason. But you know what? Naughty Dog is not as naughty as Insomniac. I'll never get over the flipping to make boobs bigger thing. I truly don't understand. Like, what was going through that man's head?
I mean, I'm pretty sure he explained it in a video on Useless Podcast. I just don't remember what he said.
He was like, yeah, I was really horny one day.
I mean, that's basically what the story was.
And I was looking...
90% of things that happened in the Ratchet & Clank games happened because somebody was either horny or drunk.
Okay, I know the
That's
drunk...
their words.
I know the drunk thing is true. I don't know how many things exist because they were horny.
Oh, quite a few.
Like what?
Like the boot flipping thing.
Okay, that's fair enough, I want to know the others that are apparently from when the developers were horny at different points in development.
Have you ever seen a stack of crates in that series?
Is that necessarily horny? I would just do it because I'm an immature person. I think it's stupid funny.
For those who don't know, that they're almost always shaped as dicks. Basically every time. Except the later games where they break the physics engine. There's just a bunch of boxes lying on the ground.
Or sometimes broken already.
Yes.
Tools of destruction. More like boxes are being destroyed.
You'll be happy to know that they didn't fix it for any of the PS3 games.
Great. So they all use the same engine, I'm assuming.
I believe so, yes. At the very least, I know for a fact Quested Booty didn't fix it because I just played it. And I got the floating boxes of Doom.
of doom. More like floating boxes of praise be floating boxes. The holy floating boxes of holiness that we praise to the stars and back.
Oh, PS3 went off again.
Oh god, I hear it. Why is it so loud? It's okay, PS3, we're almost done.
Okay, I gotta shut it down again.
It's probably not actually a problem, it just sounds like a problem.
I mean, it doesn't help that it's so hot and humid in here right now because the AC is being dumb.
The AC and being dumb, name a more iconic duo.
Okay, their PS3's turned off.
I wonder how much
It
hotter
only
makes
took
it
10 minutes this time.
as opposed to
Several hours that it usually takes.
several years. What if it took several years to play a video game? Like from start
That
to
game
finish?
was a text-based adventure. It took 5 minutes.
Are you telling me there isn't a text-based adventure that takes 7 years to beat?
It probably exists.
And then And then once you beat it, you can go to New Game Plus, and then once you go to New Game Plus, you can beat it in 1 minute.
Oh, of course. Because the door to the final boss is finally unlocked.
There would literally be no testing for that game. It would just
Why
be like
bother with testing?
it would just be like, yeah, we released it, assuming that you guys could basically test it for us. Come back to us in 7 years when it's done.
So,
Thanks.
Goat Simulator, basically.
Well, Goat Simulator was purposefully made to be a glitchy, mess, glitchy, quote unquote, more like just screwy physics.
Not polished
like
in the slightest.
Yeah.
They fixed the glitches that cause crashing, and they left everything else.
Yes. I'm pretty sure they even keep the wacky glitches that happen. Because it's Goat Simulator. I've always wanted to live the average life of a goat. There's a goat simulator, but instead of a goat, you're a deer. And you can pick up 2 revolvers, and he replaces his antlers with said revolvers, and you can shoot him while he
sounds amazing.
While he walks on hind legs.
That sounds amazing.
I don't remember what it's called. I think it's called Moose Game with 3 O's or something. Go on Steam.
I already am.
Or Moose Simulator or something. Or no, it's Deer Simulator with 3 E's.
Yep, it's deer.
I don't know if any of the screenshots show the dual-wielding pistols on your head, but
It's on the main picture of the game.
yeah, it's a thing. I wasn't lying.
So, this is okay. How much for 13? Oh, of course, it's $13.
Of course.
Of course.
Why not?
Well, welcome to Yoga Doctor.
But yeah, it's apparently Goat Simulator-esque.
What? Why is there a koala King Kong?
I don't know.
Why is there a deer driving a car? Why is there a deer having a bullfight with a cow?
Look, you're asking a lot
Why is a polar bear turning into a police car and vice versa?
You're asking a lot of questions for a game that is based off of or that is inspired by a Goat Simulator. How many questions would you ask in that game? I mean, I have Game Pass. I could technically play that game on this channel.
I still don't have it because it wouldn't let me carry my codes over for the new computer.
And support.
Thanks for that, Andy.
And support never got back to you.
Nope, they never got back to me. When I tried messaging them again, they still ignored me. So...
Dude, maybe they just hate you.
Yes.
Maybe they think you stink. Maybe you should do it after you shower.
Okay, Mom.
That's what I thought, son. I'm coming for you, Crunk. Call by Pixelizer! Did even just a big norm attack your mind?
Like every facet of my vision, yes.
What, you don't want to buy a Pixelizer?
No, thank you. I'm good.
You should see my biggest customer named Kronk. Come and buy a Pixelizer.
Why is that the only part of the Retching Tranquil that survived?
Because it's the only thing that really was repeated that I can think of offhand. What else was repeated?
Okay, point made.
Like, if there was more stuff that we said...
Part of it is that the game was so short. Short games tend not to have a lot of channel memes on them. I can't really think of any exceptions to that.
Or they're DKC1 and they're just inappropriate jokes. Immature jokes.
Well, that and DKC1 was an early enough LP for our channel that I think any LP would have had something.
Look, half of that LP, we laughed over the fact that a stage was called Necky's Nuts. Necky's Nuts.
Well, at least one of us grew up.
What did you think I was gonna do? You didn't...
I got clocked. I spent that entire race trying to get a stupid golden wump and I couldn't do it.
That's unfortunate. If you told me, I could have just stopped.
That's whatever.
I wonder how many...
Like I said, I already have way more Wumpa than I actually need.
I wonder how many races we have left. If I had to guess, because we're streaming for... It's been an hour.
And I've had 3 Golden Wumpas so far, which means we've done 18 races minimum.
Really? I thought it was 5 races you could do at minimum.
No, it's 6. We've figured it out.
So then there's probably like a race or 2. So I'm pretty sure you've hit the minimum like every time. Or that could have been the last one for all we know.
Oh my god. There's a zebra in this deer game, and this zebra just has no textures at all. Just a repeating void.
Of course. I told you this game existed. You can dual wield pistols.
It exists and it looks amazing.
On your antlers. You replace your antlers for dual wielding pistols that you can shoot.
If this game had an end goal, I would not be opposed to an LP of it at all.
Well, I mean, that's why we also have, like, Goat Simulator. Like, that's why I threw that one out there, because that game actually has an end goal. Surprisingly. It's called Living the Life of a Goat. Huh?
That I wouldn't know. I never played it.
I don't know what it was. I mean, I only played it back when it was that one level when it came out initially, which then it didn't have a goal, but I think there's like actually achievements / challenges that make it so an end goal exists, sort of thing. Kind of like how Minecraft started it as something without an end goal, and then they gave it something, and then they made it have an end goal, sort of thing. It's like the same concept, essentially. It happened.
What happened?
They updated Goat Simulator enough for them to make an actual ending, which is absurd to think about.
Oh, huh. Can you come and pass me already? I've been in first place for a lap now, and it feels really uncomfortable.
Only the strongest will survive. You know what that means. Crunk's coming for you, baby.
Android just said that later at TNT, so have fun at the shortcut. I'm sorry. Wasn't even thinking about that.
Field goaled it.
Good job.
You just tell me to get a job that's messed up, man.
I said good job, but okay, go get a job.
Messed up.
Papers, please! We'll do papers, please!
I have papers, please.
I don't. Good.
Let me win. I'm so
Said
mad.
it too late.
I'm so mad. I'm actually calling the police on you. 530 coins.
There's human deer people doing Naruto runs around the deer.
I told you, it's amazing.
Dude, I think there's a giant whale in the sky.
It's a good game.
Okay, I've seen enough. This game's at least going on my wish list. At the very least.
Dude, your birthday is in a million years.
And?
I've been waiting for you to turn 21 so we could drink alcoholic beverages together.
Well, yeah.
And by alcoholic beverages, I mean lemonade.
Only if I can drink it out of a sippy cup. It's my sippy cup.
Depends. Do you have a special sippy cup? Like,
I can get one.
like all grown men do.
You know, this Disneyland trip is going to get funnier and funnier the more we talk about it. Please, anyway.
I swear to God, if you come with a sippy cup...
I don't have any shame.
I
I'm
would
never going to
call-
see any of those people again.
I'd probably laugh really, really hard.
You think I care? I'm never going to see anyone at Disneyland there that day ever again.
True.
They can laugh me all they want.
True. Alright, I'm Googling adult sippy cups later.
Excuse me, who needs adult sippy cups?
Because baby sippy cups is nothing!
Fair enough.
Like, the amount of liquid you'll get from it is too small.
I'm sure adult sippy cups is the thing. Wouldn't
Look.
take that long to find.
There's a lot of fetishes in the world, so it definitely exists.
Not to mention very interesting case of people just straight up needing it. Like, there are genuine reasons to need adult diapers.
Yes, there are. That one I actually understand. I'm gonna give you a sippy cup.
Sippy cup, sippy cup, sippy cup.
There's gonna be Bubsy on it!
I'm gonna destroy a sippy cup, sippy cup.
Sippy cup riot! It'd be great. It'd be great. I would give you the sippy cup at Disneyland and have Bubsy on it. You just throw it on the ground. And then you have to recite the what's it called? The Castlevania Symphony of the Night intro. Die, monster! You don't belong in this world.
Shame I never played that game, so this is gonna be really difficult to recite it.
Okay, my
Oh, my
bonus
bonus
is up. Alright,
I think mine might have actually been up the last race too.
let's see if what's it called? Let's see what my coin count's at. I wonder what yours is at. It's got to be over 50,000.
I mean, it's kind of a problem if it is. It's considering I started at 47, almost 48,000.
Oh,
I think it was 47.8.
maybe it'll be 60,000 if you're lucky.
I don't think I'm that lucky, but we'll see. 56,000.
Oh, it's pretty good. 17,000. It could be better. You know, that's like 3 packs, give or take, so far. But I'm gonna stream again on Sunday and do the same thing. But that's going to be this stream. I didn't want to do anything particularly crazy.
Yeah, he just wanted coins.
Yeah. Just wanted to prepare myself for what's it called?
Whatever the next GP is.
Yeah. Let me also check real quick too, just to make sure I'm in the 5%. Like I'm almost certain I am, but
yeah, I should check that too. Nitro leaderboard.
Double check.
766,000 players, and I am, of course, I'm 13,000. 13,000th place. So yeah, I'm good.
I'm 26,000, so I'm good. I'm pretty sure if you're in like the 40,000 range, you're still pretty good. So that's good. All right. Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna end the stream there.
Goodbye. All toasters, toast, toast.
Hold on, I have to slowly move. Ow. Okay. Chicken
Next
tenders.
time I'll go find a sippy cup.
Not a Bubsy one, though.
If I find a Bubsy sippy cup, I am burning it at the stake.
I want to witness this. Alright, see you guys next time. Bye-bye.